Lindy, it's finally our wedding day. As I had began to write this, I started reflecting on our past. It's remarkable that a double date with mutual friends snowballed into 6.5 years of memories and an adorable beagle. At the same time, I think about our history. I can't help but feel an urge to dream about our future. There's no telling what our future will hold. Having you as my wife puts my mind at ease. I know that no matter what takes place, I can count on you to provide your unconditional love. That is more powerful than any hardships we will face. You mean so much to me, and I'm so happy I get to marry you. I love you. Michael J. Turks.
Michael, today is our wedding day. The past 6.5 years have been nothing short of amazing. We have grown as individuals and as a couple in ways I am proud of. When I would pray to God, asking Him to provide a future partner that was strong, kind, patient, and loving, just hoping there was someone He could point me to. On a cold January night in 2016, the perfect partner had walked through the doors at my favorite restaurant. That person was you. Fast forward to today, when we begin our lives as husband and wife. Today we enter into a marriage we have worked hard to prepare for, but the work doesn't stop here. I am so honored and excited to be by your side as we navigate the ups and downs of life. We have been through so much together, with a lot more to come. In our marriage, I vow to consistently support you in all endeavors. I vow to always be by your side when times get tough. Remember, it's us against the problem, not us against each other. I vow to always let you know when the cows are out and keep an endless supply of ketchup in the house. And I vow to remind you every day of how much I love you. You are patient when I'm not. You are brave when I am scared. You are the support I lean on when I need it most. You make me laugh when I want to cry. You are the very best part of me, and I am so lucky you chose me to be your wife. I promise to continue thanking God for putting that buck in front of your tree stand the night you proposed, and I promise to never let pride or temper intrude on our love for each other. I know God has a beautiful life planned for us, and it starts today. I love you so much, Michael. Love your future wife, Lindy.
Just want to pick up where kind of the meeting started, because the first date, Lindy talks, we're sitting there and she's getting dressed up, and she says, I've got a date tonight. I'm going to see, I'm seeing Michael Dirks. And she says they're a farm family over by Boyd. And my first thought was, oh, those guys. So what I knew about, and I asked, is it Bruce or Steve? And I don't even know if you knew at the time. I don't think she knew which one at the time. And I said, well, it really doesn't matter. Both of those guys fall asleep in the meetings that I put on anyway. So fast forward a few months, and we have our first Clark Christmas at our house. Karen and I host that pretty much every year. And my brother Tom and Jim and I are talking about this farm incident that happened back when I was probably in 6th grade. We had a hired hand, took a John Deere 60 through the ditch, and we can tell you the whole story. But we're talking about that event, and found out later, Michael whispers over to Lindy, I think I had your dad in tractor safety. Because I've heard that story before. So kind of banked that for a night like tonight to kind of bring that back up. So I thought, well, here's Michael that is a learner about equipment. He's farm focused and all that kind of stuff. And I knew he could only learn about the message tonight with a few props. So even though this might be the wrong color, we have a little tractor, all right? And we're going to hook onto that with a little manure spreader, all right? So, I've always talked to Lindy, and I mentioned this to Lance when he and Ashley got married. When Karen and I first got married, our question we had was, what's the percentage of commitment that you have to put into a marriage? And it's not 50-50, right? It's 100-100. And that stuck with Lance and Ashley, and Lindy brought it up in the little card she wrote to me the other night, last night. So you always got to put that commitment of 100-100 to your marriage. So you think about this little tractor and this manure spreader. So the tractor has to work at 100%. The manure spreader has to work at 100% in order for it to do its job. Now in a marriage, there's going to be times when you could be the tractor, you could be the manure spreader, or you could be what's in the manure spreader. So with that, I just want to thank Michael and Lindy. It's been, this is a perfect match, and I know Jeff, Brandon, Morgan, and Amber. I almost got forget that. Thank you for supporting this group, and just keep in mind with that 100-100, you got this group here, you got the Clarks, the Dirks, and everybody out here to help you with that. So anytime there's stuff in the manure spreader, you've got a great support group, and we sure thank the family, the Dirks family and the Clarks, solid God-fearing families, and we're going to support you 100%. So thank you.
Side for anything. What would be the point? I'm with you through and through. What I was looking for was everything, and everything I found, well honey, I found it on you. You're the song I wanna sing, you're the story I wanna tell. You're the reason I believe that honey, love is a ringing bell. Nothing could shake me, but then you shook me.
As fate would have it, Jeff's buddy had recently become single at the time. We thought it would be fun to bring him along. So I let Lindy know we would be bringing Jeff's friend, Michael Dirks. I knew she would look him up on Facebook, so I had to assure her, yes, his profile picture is a tractor. I promise he isn't ugly.
Now you're the song I wanna sing. You're the story I wanna tell. You're the reason I believe that, honey.
So with all that emotional stuff, let's cheers not only to how good Lindy's butt looks in her dress, but of course to Mr. and Mrs. Dirks.
For years I couldn't tell. But you saw the man inside the shell. So you're the song I wanna sing. You're the story